Hey up guys, how's it going? Today we're here in Fallout 4, right here on the map, right at the bottom down here, and we're going to be looking at Spectacle Island, no, Sunshine, no, not Sunshine Tidings, Somerville Place. Couldn't remember what the name of the place was then. Somerville Place, it's down at the bottom of the map, and we're going to be doing it for pt2 playthrough. So there's a couple of floaty things in here, and it's a little bit elaborate, this settlement as well. So what I've got is a little guard shack here looking over the front end, and then another one looking over here as well on this side. Now this is like more of a little Minutemen area, so it has the desks in, and in this playthrough we seem to be siding with the railroad by that flag there, but we'll move on up here. And you come around to the right in here as well, and this brings you up to our little guard station. So there's a little living area in here. A couple of them sat down and just chilling out, relaxing. Got a couple of beds and that. Got storage underneath and everything. And then if we come this way, I can't remember if I have to turn off a few videos on this because this again was pre-recorded. Having a little walk around it the other night. It's a little walkway going around the outside where the guards can keep an eye on the settlement itself. Now I haven't changed all the clothes on everyone here, which I've done in my newer playthroughs. When I do the settlement tours, I try to get everyone in the right uniform and kit and upgrade the weapons and everything for the actual tour, so you get the full feeling of it all, so it's not left unfinished. You come out the back side of the house here. Behind us there was some steps going down, we'll go down them in a minute, but this round here has got a little bit of a workstation area, and then little guys over here with us as well. It's having a little making a bit of noise over there. On the front I put all them radar metal defences out the front to stop anything coming on. Obviously this is the last settlement before we hit the glowing sea, and we've got all the crates piled up. Started doing that as well during this playthrough to bulk out some areas. I did find my frame rate was dropping. I had a lot of problems in my older playthroughs with frame rate dropping, and even though I decorate more now, I don't tend to get as much frame rate drops. I think it might be because I don't put as many turrets, and you don't see them all. You do see a few, but you don't see loads in this settlement though, I suppose. But there must be somewhere, because frame rate dropping was a problem. That's why I stopped doing this place. So we've got a little armour shop here. It's got the armour workbench and a few tools and that in boxes on the side. Again, I don't junk decorate in pt2, so it's just more layout of areas, seeing what I could do with things. One of my quite an old playthrough pt2 over a year and a half ago, maybe even more than that, maybe a couple of years. Little power armor station up here with the power armor that I've been working on. And then we've got the clothing store there. So I don't know why the clothing store's selling power armor, probably because I didn't have anything else to junk decorate it up with at the time. Up here, little guard station. There tends to be guard stations built up on the top of everything, looking over stuff. I'm moving a little bit fast in this, I'm sorry for that. I did pre-record it, so as I'm walking, I'd got better at moving a little bit slower. Got a little temporary bar out here. This is more for in the daytime and some between that. I've tried to, over these, I think what it is with these older ones, when I'm looking around pt2 and pt3, I honestly think it's the fact that now, look, at the time I was dead shuffling, but at the time I thought they were way better than what they were. And then when I come back to have a little look round and I have a little walk around them, I think I get a little bit, not so much embarrassed, but oh my, like a little bit like, oh my god, like I even put the floors facing the right direction and stuff like. So I'm thinking to myself, Jesus Christ, what was I doing here? Well, at the time I was dead happy that I'd managed to accomplish something like this, so then that builds up the memory of that settlement in my head as being way better than what it actually was. So then when I come back to look back at it, I'm a bit disappointed in it. And then that's when I tend to rush past things. I'm like, oh no, that's not worth looking at. Oh no, that's not worth looking at. So I skip past them. There's only a couple more of these left to do now, so literally a couple more. There's two. There's one at Murkwater, which is a little bit floaty as well. That I've pre-recorded as well, so that might go around that a little bit fast. And then there's one over at Finch Farm, which was actually the last settlement I built before I turned over and started going on to 76, and I did about 8 months where I only played 76 for that whole period. Again, with the glitchy floor in these trailers, I do want to put these trailers into a new settlement. So when I do a new settlement, and I'm going to try and use the stairs, see if I can group select it and get it to sit above that floor so it doesn't glitch through like that, because it proper messes with your eye. You don't even want to go in there and look around. Be another little guard area. You can come up here, look over the big side of the settlement, make sure this is all safe. Down here, I haven't really touched the roof of the house or anything there either. We've used a train car. I don't know where they've got a train car from on this settlement, but I've used a train car to do a little guard station, a little living area. It's built up on the top, put on these concrete. So we've got some living areas to either side and a little guard station sticking out the back. Little boy's playing is with some tins, so we might hear them clanging about at some point. We'll soon find out. Oh, he's not happy, his mother's taking it away. So that's an overview of the settlement there. It does look quite big. It's quite a big build area of some of the place. It's quite good. I mean, this top end flies up quite fast. Like goes obviously up on a bank quite fast, so it's quite harsh. Especially when you're trying to do a wall with these blocks, you end up miles high by the time you get down to the bottom end. Which adds a good defence, I suppose, but kind of a repeated texture with these concrete blocks. So I haven't gone round and look at the wall. You know what it's going to look like by looking at one part of it. Again though, I've started using these crates, piling these up and stuff. There's 2 more to come from pt2. That's the next one, and which is Murkwater, and then the one after that one will be the Finch Farm one. I did quite like the Finch Farm one. It is in the pre-walled settlement, so it is all pre-walled. And they've put the door in a weird place, which you'll see when we go down there, which kind of dictated to me how I had to look at the settlement. Normally, I'd put the gates getting into the settlement at a completely different place within Finch Farm, and that had made me completely rethink the actual layout of the settlement, which actually worked out quite nicely for me. It made me do it differently to how I was doing it in the past. Obviously the one off this one was crazy with all the built up blocks. It was like a big castle. The one off this playthrough for Finch Farm was a bit crazy. So that was that wall. I am running a little bit fast, but that's just so we didn't walk down that wall dead fast. It was dead slowly again. Didn't have to go through all that. So we've got a little crops area. I've left that in the same place because obviously the settlers that were already here, they won't stop digging in them areas anyway, so I've left it on this one. I did do a build here for my scrappy playlist, and that one I was really happy with. I really like that one. Definitely a big upgrade on this one anyway. So in here, this is another little guard's house. So they've got a few beds on one side, living area and a workstation on the other, and then a little guard area here for them. One of them can come out, take it in turns. 2 of them live here, a couple of take it in turns, and they can come out here and have a make sure everything's all right. 4 beds for the family members, extra 2 beds. Up here, more guard stations up here with the turrets and that. None of it junk decorated, but I do like how the boxes piled up. It's kind of what I do in 76 because there isn't the ability to junk decorate. I know we can fill up the cases, but it's not the same as being able to place them wherever you want to make the decorations of putting things in a display case. So I tend to use the boxes and pile them up, and I know over there the stash boxes, but people go, why do you need so many stash boxes? Well, I don't need so many stash boxes, but I like the look of them all piled up. I think it breaks it up a little bit. So that was our bar area up there. We've got obviously the original fire. You can't get rid of that. There's not another fire like it in the Commonwealth, I don't think, apart from in the Superman or Raider camps. You can't get hold of them, not in any of the other settlements anyway. And I don't have the fire because I don't have the DLC, so I don't have the campfire that you can place yourself, even though it's smaller. It would have been quite cool. So we've got more guard stations up here at the back. Looking over the swamp, making sure everything's alright, going down towards Murkwater and everything. Hey, you mate? You alright? He's seen my phone and he's going for that. Well, can't suck on my phone, mate. So we come in here, we've got another little Minutemen area. They've got the works benches and the guard post. This was looking over the front gate when we first came in. And then we've got the little desk there for them to work on. Little living area here for the Minutemen as well. Anyone who's on guard duty over here, they have the beds and that. We can come out the back of here, there'll be another little guard place here where this rug is, so they can stand. I should have made that into a little toilet. The reason I don't do toilets, you won't see toilets in my settlements, and the reason I don't do toilets in my settlements is because there's no plumbing. So what are they doing? Just shitting it into a toilet and then having to scoop it all out to go throw it out? It'd be better off going in buckets, or just going, digging a hole and doing the business. Because there isn't any plumbing, there's nothing washing it away. A toilet is completely unreasonable. It's completely unreasonable to have a porcelain toilet inside the thing with no plumbing and no sewer or a system or anything to go with it. Doesn't make any sense. So that's where my headcanon is at. I don't think that toilets are really proper in a settlement. Sometimes I'll use a portaloo that could reasonably move that, but I'm not able to use a portaloo in Fallout 4. That would be in Fallout 76, because the portaloo again, I don't have it because I don't have the DLCs. I don't even know if it does come with the DLCs. I imagine it would though, because it tends to be everything in 76 you can get in Fallout 4. So that's us coming to the end of the tour. If you like what you're seeing, this was an older playthrough, so if you like what you're seeing, please hit the subscribe button for future content, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. You saying bye? No? No? Just gonna try and steal my headsets. See you later, guys. Bye bye.